Good morning. I'm Caitlin Sandino, and joining me here on our deck is our racing reporter, Carolyn Joyce. Thanks for joining us on Deck Pass Live, presented by AT&T. All right, Carol, let's just get right into it. Last night was impressive. This atmosphere was electric. 4 really, really fast, incredible swims, and 4 swimmers that are first-time Olympians.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a great night. Starting out with the women's 200 free semifinal. We didn't have any surprises there, really, with Katie Ledecky, having a commanding lead over the field, Leah Smith in second. I think it's shaping up to be a really good final for tonight. We see Missy Franklin sneaking in there as well. She's going to punch her ticket. Excuse me. She'll be punching her ticket tonight for her first event at the Rio Olympics.
So 8 girls in finals tonight. Most times, 6 of them who head over to Rio. I think we could have a really strong relay for these girls' 800 freestyle relay. Speaking of 800 freestyle relay, let's talk about the men's 200 free final.
Men's 200 free final. It came down to the touch. It was a dogfight with Townley Haas, Connor Dwyer, and Jack Conger. Townley, our short course yards American record holder, coming out for the win. So I think this is just the beginning for Townley. We're going to see some great swims out of him this summer. Dwyer, his second individual event, and Lochte on that relay.
So the women's 100 backstroke might have been a little bit of a surprise for some fans out there.
Women's 100 backstroke was a changing of the guard. We saw Franklin and Coughlin out, Smoliga and Baker in. 2 young girls really hungry for that first Olympic team for them. So that'll be a great duo to send to Rio and have on those relays.
I got to interview Olivia last night after a race, and you could just tell just pure excitement.
Elation.
Just so happy to be there. Speaking about being happy to be there, Ryan Murphy qualifying first in the men's 100 backstroke final.
Yeah, Murphy and Plummer going 1-2 in the men's 100 backstroke. We saw Olympic champion Grievers in third. I know that was a disappointment for a lot of people, but we're going to see more of Grievers. He'll be in the 100 freestyle and the 200 backstroke later this meet.
Women's 100-meter breaststroke. And again, another teenager making the team last night.
Yeah, 19-year-old Lily King coming out with the win. 25-year-old Katie Miley making her first Olympic team in second. King with a 105 low. That swim right there will be good enough to podium in Rio.
All right, let's just get to it. This is where people are going to be so excited for tonight, the men's 200 fly semifinals.
Yeah, Michael Phelps taking a commanding lead from the beginning. He's about a decade older than most of the guys that he's racing, but as you can see here, it does not matter to him.
And people are saying he wasn't even happy after that swim. He was upset with his turns. He was like,
he's a perfectionist, though. This is why he's the greatest of all time. We're going to see a faster and better swim out of Michael tonight. He's just going to get better as this meet goes.
He's definitely going to put on a show for this amazing arena tonight. All right, speaking of this arena, the building was rocking last night, and we still aren't halfway through the 2016 trials. Kara, let's talk about what we have coming up this morning. We have Nathan Adrian. He would love to have the opportunity to repeat as Olympic champion in the 100 freestyle, but he has some very talented guys he's got to go up against first.
Yeah. I would say Nathan Adrian has been extremely consistent over the last 4 years since winning this event in London.
Right.
He is my absolute top favorite. Another guy to look out for is going to be Caleb Dressel. He's coming off a really great NCAAs. He's a swimmer for Florida, sprinter for Florida. We actually saw him warming up behind us just a couple minutes ago. And then rounding out that field, we have Lochte in this event, veteran Anthony Irvin from the 2000 Olympic Games.
I think Anthony's the oldest swimmer here now.
Yeah, I can believe that. And then we'll see Grievers. But, the thing about the sprint events at this meet, it really is a waiting game. So people like Nathan Adrian, who doesn't swim up to the 200, we're on day 4 and he's just getting started. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow as well with the women who will start their 100 free, somebody like Madison Kennedy. So half the battle for sprinters at this meet, I think, is playing that waiting game.
So the women are up next, and we have Kelsey Worrell, who might just be able to add the 200 fly to her lineup after she's already qualified in the 100 fly.
Yeah, Kelsey, known a little bit more for her speed. We could definitely see her double up in this 200 fly, though. And then we have veteran Camille Adams. Camille is a finalist in the London Olympics in this event, also been very consistent, very strong over the last 4 years. And then Georgia swimmer Hallie Flickinger. We talked to Jack Bowerly last night. That team has just been picking up momentum as each day goes, so I wouldn't count out out any of those girls.
And finally, the 200 breaststroke, which might be another matchup between Cody Miller and Kevin Cordes. What do you think?
Yeah, Cody Miller and Kevin Cordes both finished 1-2 in the 100 breaststroke a couple nights ago. They're actually going to be swimming side by side this morning. So we're going to see several great races as they advance from prelims to semifinals to finals tomorrow night.
All right, Kara, a lot of fast swimming to look forward to. As always, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.